aspirants. So we are doing with the daily current affairs analysis in a very short and precise way. This will definitely helpful for you to clear this prelims as well as mains too, and this will give you a great initiative to understand and write example for each and every question in mains. So to start with so first issue is India remains world's largest importer of the arms, says SIPRI report, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. So this comes under GS3 nuclear technology. SIPRI is an independent international institute that will do the research into the conflict, armaments, arms control and disarmament, and this is established in 1966 at Stockholm. So this provides data analysis and recommendation based on the open sources, and it will provide all this data to policy makers, also to researchers and media. Okay. So about nuclear warheads, there are 9 nuclear armed states. This is very important for prelims, from US, Russia, UK, France, China, also India, Pakistan, Israel and North Korea. And they are continue to bring this nuclear arsenal into the modernized form. Also, there are total number of nuclear weapons declined between last year compared to this year. The number will increase in the next decade, says by this report. When it comes to India, India has 160 nuclear warheads, and it appears to be expanding its nuclear arsenal. And nuclear warheads means it is an explosive head of the missile, okay, that uses nuclear energy. India's nuclear stockpile actually it increased. Before in 2021 it was only 156. Now it is increased to 160. When it comes to China, China has almost 350 nuclear warheads. And India does not share official data also. Remember, Russia and US together possess almost 90% of all nuclear weapon in the world. So when it comes to importers, SIPRI identified that 164 states as importers of major arms, and the 5 largest arms importer were Saudi Arabia, India, Egypt, Australia and China. And the volume of major arms supplies was Asia and Oceania. Okay. When it comes to NPT, this is important for prelims. NPT is a multilateral treaty that aims to limit the nuclear weapons. Like it should not non-proliferate, then there should be a disarmament, and there should be a peaceful use of nuclear energy. And this treaty was signed in 1968 and it entered into the force in 1970. So you need to study about what is nuclear weapon states. Those who manufacture and denoted a nuclear explosive device prior to 1 Jan 1967. And there are 5 nuclear weapon states. They are China, France, Russia, UK and US. And the treaty does not affect the right of state parties to develop, produce and use the nuclear energy. So above, when it comes to India, India is one of the 5 countries that either did not sign the NPT. If it is signed also, it will withdraw. India always considered that NPT is a discriminatory one, and India opposed to this treaty. Next issue is February. In this February, retail inflation remains virtually unchanged. So this comes under GS3 inflation. According to MPC, Monetary Policy Committee, the rate of according to the MPC, the rate setting panel is supposed to keep inflation in a band of 2 to 6%, with the medium term target being 4%. So for prelims, you need to study about the difference between WPI and CPI. WPI means it measures the average change in price of goods at a wholesale level, whereas CPI will measure the average change in price of goods at the retail level. But WPI is published by Office of Economic Advisor, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. CPI is published by the NSO, National Statistic Office, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. See, the base year for WPI is 2011 to 12, base year for CPI is 2012. WPI takes into the account the change in price of goods only, whereas CPI takes both goods and service. This is very basic and very important. For you need to know the difference between WPI and CPI. When it comes to CPI based inflation, it often refers to the rate of inflation based on the consumer price index. Okay. To measure inflation, we estimate how much CPI has increased in terms of percentage. If prices have fallen, it is known as deflation, that is negative inflation. Central bank plays very important in maintaining the price stability. CPI also helps to understand the real value of salaries, wages and pensions. CPI formula is price of basket in current period divided by price of basket in base period into 100. Okay. Next issue in Cambodia, the battle for democracy, that is inclusiveness. You need to study. It comes under art and architecture. Angkor Wat is a temple complex in Cambodia, which is one of the largest religious monuments in the world. It was originally constructed as a Hindu temple and it is dedicated for Vishnu. It was gradually transformed into a Buddhist temple. It was built by Hamar King Suryavarman II in the early 12th century. Okay. So the study has suggested that the ancient capital of Hamar Empire has suffered because of gradual decline rather than the catastrophic collapse. Okay. The city of Angkor is also home to UNESCO World Heritage Site. Thank you. If you have any doubts regarding current affairs and other related your preparation, feel free to contact this below number. Thank you. Have a great day.